Hello there friends, Steve Turgoose here. Yes, a lot of you know me. I often introduce myself with my full name. I find it's a way of establishing who you're listening to. If you're not watching the screen, you know my name. The name of my person, the person that I present on this video. I try to present a genuine person, an authentic person, close to how I am in real life. Of course I speak carefully, a little bit more carefully to an international audience, to people around the world, to foreign speaking people who speak English. And this is the kind of person that I've created myself for my life, for this channel, for you. It changes. I give my person life, and I think to myself that since making this channel I have a new perception of myself, of my person. Years ago I used to wonder what the Holy Trinity was, whatever that was, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. And inside myself I kind of wondered, is that me, myself and I? But then there's that song, Me, a Name I Call Myself. I'm thinking, so there's two of me, not three. There's I and the self. And me is a name. But who uses the name me? Only me. What's the other name for me then? Steve. But is Steve really me? No. But when I'm talking to you on camera and I say me, you know I'm talking about Steve. Can I possibly turn my character, my personality inside out so you can see what I see of me? I don't think so. I think the closest you would get is when you say the word me too. Look inside yourself, you've got a closer picture of what Steve is about than if you look at the pixels on the screen, really. So that's four persons. I, self, me, Steve. Now, something you may notice about yourself, that you're far more judgmental on yourself, and you condemn yourself far more for the way you look and the way you act and the things you say. You condemn yourself far more than you expect the world. You expect the world probably not to judge you by your appearance. You hope that the world would not judge you by your words and actions alone, but by the whole person. That they would judge you by your whole person fairly. And in regards to being a human, in regards to themselves. So when you judge me, you judge yourself. But how can you expect everybody else in the world to judge you less, and then you have such a high standard to keep for yourself? So many people are scared to speak into a camera. They're judging themselves, the way they look and the way the sun casts on them. And of course it's nice to have good light, and it's nice to be nice for you. It's nice to show you human beauty in another person. And if we all hide, then no one will see humanity. And so that fourth person is something that's coming through technology, through this new age of enlightenment. But it's coming through the technology, through this ability that we create a self-awareness, and that our words on paper become alive, electronic letters, electronic messages that we give spirit to. And then we begin to understand what real and fake is. When we get a message from somebody who is pretending to be somebody else. Then we start to learn how to judge the world, how to judge yourselves and how to respond to the world. And we should respond based on our own inner feelings and not respond on the programmed responses that you see on television or that you see in society at large. We need to create our own kung fu-like responses so that if somebody comes with some information that you can instantly find a way of dealing with it and staying in balance, just like a kung fu expert, dealing with life, dealing with, but not being paranoid around every corner. Having it so well built in that you can just defend and not attack. It's that person, since making this channel, obviously I watch a lot of my own videos. When I upload them, sometimes I watch a video again to see if I've, expressed myself properly. And so I'm judging myself in the past at that point then. And then I hope to kind of like iron out my character and make sure that it's useful. I don't want prestige, or I don't want to increase my reputation. I'm doing this purely for me. And then if I win, we all win. But, the idea of doing this to get some kind of popularity. Of course I want to improve myself. Anybody who doesn't want to improve themselves are kind of, I don't know, asleep. So have a deep look at what is I? What is myself? What is my? Do I own myself? I, myself, me. So I and me. Is I a name? Are you scared to say I? Or would you rather talk about things? Would you talk about others? Places? I want to hear how you feel. And if you think that I'm going to judge you, you're damn right. But I won't judge you as hard as you will ever judge yourself. Because that judgment that I make on you will come back on me. So if you start to look inside yourself, you know how other people will feel eventually. Okay. I'll see you in the next video. See ya. Cheerio.